Well, hello. Today we are going to be going through some neat code here, still on binary search. So let's just start with this, the first medium one. So search a 2D matrix. Let's see if we can figure it out. If it will load. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Okay, binary search. Okay. Wait, what? Hold on. I don't think all of these are binary search. It's 2 pointers. There we go. That seems a little bit more reasonable. Okay, here we go. Search a 2D matrix. You're given an m by n 2D integer array matrix and an integer target. Okay, each row in the matrix is sorted, so each row is sorted in increasing order. Can we have duplicates? That's going to be a question. The first integer of every row is greater than the last integer of the previous row. So that just means that the increase continues, right? Like 8 to 10, 13 to 14. So it just goes up like that. Okay? And now what we need to do is return true if target exists in the matrix or false otherwise. And we want to have this run in log of n times n times. So binary search. Okay. Does it say anything about duplicates? I'm not seeing any duplicates here. Okay, so the way that I'm thinking about going about this is I need to find first I need to find the row that it's in, okay? So I'm going to try to find, I'm going to go to the first element in each row and search if our target is within that row. If it is, I'm going to disregard everything else, right? So I wish that these were a little bit bigger, but let's imagine we had more rows down here and we're searching for this 20, right? And I come down here to this one right here, 45, let's just say 45 lives right there. And I say, okay, well, is it in this row right here? And the answer is going to be no, okay? And so then what I'm going to say is, okay, well, is it in these rows or is it in these rows? And I'm going to say it's in these rows. So now I'm going to throw away all of this. And then I'm going to come here and say, well, is it in this row? So I can say, is my target between 10 and 13? No. Okay, well, is it greater? So I know 13 is the highest in this row. So, so is my target higher than 13? And I think I said we were looking for 20. Yes. So I know that I'm going to keep these rows. And then once I found the row that it's in, then I do binary search of this row. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm going to create a top is going to be equal to zero. Okay, bottom is going to be equal to length of matrix. So this is going to give me how many elements are in this matrix. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, right? 3. But I want the second index, so I'm actually going to go like that, because this is number of elements and we want an index right here. So bottom is going to be pointing here, top is going to be pointing here, okay? So now I'm also going to get the width. So width is going to be equal to length of matrix indexed at the 0th. And I also need to make sure that we have a 0th. So if not matrix, return, and what did it want us to return if, so return true if target exists, false otherwise. Okay, so false. Okay, cool. So now what do I want to do? I want to go through, so while top is less than bottom. Maybe I want to actually change that. So top is going to be up here and bottom is going to be here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. So while top is greater than, so now no, because now this is the 0th, right? But top is where the highest numbers are. Okay, so while top is greater than or equal to B, okay, so while these are coming in, and then even when they are the same one, okay, same column, or row, I mean, what do I want to do? I want to check the midpoint. So I want to go midpoint of the row. So mid row is going to be equal to top plus bottom divided by 2. Okay. Now I want to check if my target is within this row. So if target is less than or equal to matrix at zero, and target is, sorry, this one should be greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to the 0th element, and it is less than or equal to this biggest element, matrix of width, and actually I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, so the last element, okay. So if this is the case, pass, because we are going to perform a binary search. Perform binary search. Okay. So now, what do I want to do? I want to see, so I said that the target is not in this row, okay? Now I need to figure out, do I want to throw away the top or do I want to throw away the bottom? So I have a target and I know this number. I know the let's just say the 0th. So if target is greater than or is whoops, is less than this, that means it lives in here. So is less than matrix of, and I think I did that wrong. In row, okay. Okay. So now, if my, okay, we're lost my train of thought. If target is smaller than the first value here, so mid, row, and 0th, if that is the case, I want to delete all of these, right? So that means I want top to now be equal to not this one, which we're currently at, but this one, right? So if I'm looking at this row and I determine that target is not in this row, I want to move it up by 1. So I want to say top is equal to mid row minus 1. Okay? Else, I know that target is somewhere here because it's not in this row and it's not in anything up here. So it must be down here. So bottom is going to equal, actually I think I got those mixed up because top is actually down here. So this is, bottom is going to be, that's the 0th. Okay, so I want it to be equal to mid row plus 1, right? Okay. So now if this ever exits, we return false, and now we need to actually perform. So we found the section where target is somewhere within this row, possibly. Okay, let's say like here, this row, we want 25. So it is 25 is, so target is greater than or equal to the first element. So 25 is greater than 14, true. And it is less than or equal to the last element. It is 25 is less than or equal to 40, true. So it's somewhere in here, possibly. So I need to do a binary search now on this one, okay? So now left is equal, is equal to 0, right is equal to width, okay? And now I can do while left is less than or equal to right, okay? And we find mid is equal to left plus right, integer division 2, and then I say if matrix of m row indexed at midpoint is equal to target, then I just say, then we found it, so we can return true, okay? Else, we want to cut that row in half. Okay, so now if matrix of m row indexed at the midpoint is greater than target, if it's greater than, we want to cut the lower part. So left is going to be equal to mid plus 1. Otherwise, right is equal to mid minus 1. Okay, so this is going to keep going. And if we ever exit this, we need to return false as well, because, like, for example, at 25, if our left and right are now crossed, well, it's not in this array, so we can just return false. Okay. That's what I think the answer is. Let's press run and see what's up. Okay. 2 accepted. Let's press submit. No! No! Oh man, that's unfortunate. Okay. I thought I was on to something. I thought, you know. Okay. Let's see what it says. Top is here and bottom is here, and then while top. Oh, was it just one dumb little thing? So while top is. Wait, no. Wait, what? Top is bigger. Should be like that, right? So they're doing it opposite. So this one, let's see about any of these. So if the element, if my midpoint is too big. Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, let me think about that for a second. If my midpoint is too big, that means my target lives in the smaller portion. So I actually want this to be right is equal to mid minus 1. Otherwise, it lives in the right-hand side. So left is equal to mid plus 1. Let's see. Okay. But we passed the 2 before. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it was one little. Okay, I'm gonna count that as a success. Okay, fine. I made one oversight. I just need to remember. Okay, just be a little bit more careful, right? But I got the concept. And I was able to get the structure. I've never seen this problem before. At least I don't think I have. I mean, I've done so many Leetcode that it's possible I've seen the problem before. But I don't consciously remember seeing this problem before. So I was able to look at it. I was able to read it. I was able to understand it. And then I was able to code something out. So I'm actually going to count today as a success. Or this problem as a success. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, cool. We got it. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video and want to see more, subscribe. I do lead coding videos and then also project videos trying to break into software engineering. So if that is interesting to you, subscribe. I would love to have you around. And my name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I will see you guys in the next video.